Hello everyone, Umber Rays here to talk to you about a brand new phone game that is launching this week called Dragalia Lost, or Dragalia Lost. I haven't exactly figured out how it's pronounced, and I don't remember how they said it in the video. But I'm still making this video anyway, and we here do not believe in editing our videos because it gives a much more real sense of just conversation. Anyway, or something like that. The important thing is that, yeah, this is a game I am pretty excited about and something I would like to make a mainstay of my channel. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that this is going to be like just the next big game for my channel, but it is my intention to be. I want to see how this game goes for its first few weeks, but needless to say, I'm going to be looking to do some information videos about the game, some demonstrations, some live streams, as well as the potential of it just being that next big game of my YouTube channel. And for people who play Brave Exvius, and people who don't know, I guess I'll just go over it. I am normally a Brave Exvius live streamer on the Japanese side, and I'm not going to be getting rid of Brave Exvius at all. That is not my intention. As a matter of fact, I'm still probably going to be, well, given some of the things that have happened in Brave Exvius recently, I can't guarantee at this moment that I'm still going to be spending money on Brave Exvius, but I'm not going to be spending really any money on Dragalia Lost at its beginning because I really want to see if it has the power to stay longer. Something to know, so I'm basically making this video as kind of an introduction to those who don't know this game and potentially getting people interested in this game while informing you that this is something I want to do. Now, it should be noted that this is a phone game. It is being published by Nintendo, although it is worked on by Games. Now, it's a pretty big couple of names right there that are working on this game, so I'm a little bit hyped and a little bit excited and a little bit confident that this will be a game that will last a fair amount of time, which is one of the reasons why I've chosen it as another main game for my channel. And since there's no OST up yet, Final Fantasy VIII music is just very nice, so that's why I've chosen that. But for those who don't know, it's basically another phone game, and this game is not like Brave Exvius. It is well, it's not like Brave Exvius in the sense that it is not a turn-based game. It is more of an action RPG, which is one of the things that interests me quite a bit about this game. It will be available also on Android and iOS this week, starting on Thursday, which will also be when I will be streaming it, provided that nothing bad happens or nothing goes wrong. It will be launching in Japan, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Morocco, and the United States, all in that time. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of an audience for it right from the beginning and just be on the ground floor right when it starts, because I'm really interested in this game. And one of the things that you should know about me is I'm a big fan of dragons of all types, and I love the designs of the dragons in this game. Midgar Swarm looks really awesome for a wind guy. You have Brunhilde, who is fire. You have Mercury, who is water, Jupiter, who is light, probably my least favorite, just not a big fan, and my personal favorite is Zodiark. And so I am very much looking forward to playing this game. Now, there are some things that you should know about this game if you haven't heard of it. First of all, of course, it is an action RPG, as you can see. It is basically based more around, kind of that action style. So it has RPG elements to it. It has a lot of interesting RPG elements to it, but it's going to be a little bit different. So Brave Exvius people, you may not be quite so interested in playing it, but hopefully you will be interested in checking it out nonetheless. Now, it should be noted that you use controls just with the swipe controls, nothing really unexpected there. It's a phone game, you're not using a controller for anything. And for those of you who are looking to emulate it on your PC, you're probably going to be needing to use an OBS setup, as well as either BlueStacks or Nox. It doesn't have a PC version available at launch, which is kind of too bad. I think, ever since Brave Exvius came out with the PC version, feel a little bit spoiled, and I definitely want a PC version for basically every phone game that I get into, and this is one that I think I'm going to get into. And, of course, one of the cool features that I really like is the transformation into dragons, basically kind of a limit burst type deal where you get to transform into a powerful dragon for a little bit, do a whole bunch of damage, and I think this is really cool. The different element dragons also, there are certain elements that do better against other elements and certain elements that do worse against other elements. So there's that kind of, you know, rock, paper, scissors idea that was present in Pokemon too, and I generally like that, but transforming into dragons, sign me up for it. And one of the cool things, one of the things I'm actually the most excited about, something that Brave Exvius is very clearly missing, is just the ability of co-op. This is a feature of this game where you can fight alongside your friends in limited time multiplayer raid battles with up to 3 people online. This is a really cool aspect for me as a streamer. I really love doing community-based things and having a community to chat with, but what I think would be even better is to have a community game that we can play together. And the idea of just bringing in, you know, 3 people at a time from the stream is just really cool. So I generally just absolutely love this idea. I think it would be a fantastic streaming idea and a hell of a lot of fun. And last but not least, something that's kind of just near and dear to my heart is Fire Emblem. While I am definitely someone who started playing the older Fire Emblems, I really do like the new ones for a lot of their newer features. Yeah, even the dating stuff. Uh-oh, now all the people are angry at him, but anyway. I like the idea of the centralized hub here. The centralized hub allows you to construct facilities and, you know, develop your creatures and everything. Obviously, this is the main area, but I like the construction aspect of it. A little bit Sims related, you know, the idea of building something that is yours, and that is kind of unique and awesome, as well as just leveling up stuff. But of course, it should be mentioned that this is a gacha game, and a gacha game that does raise one big flag for me. And honestly, I won't know about it till I actually try it and see how it goes, but this is a triple type gacha game. What do I mean? Well, there are 3 types of gachas in this game. You have character gacha, you have dragon gacha, and you have weapon gacha too. Now, how exactly all of these gachas work so far, whether it is going to be money for all of them, if some of them will be more like the friend units in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, which are just friend points and you cannot buy, not entirely sure. But normally a phone game that I have been interested in, such as Fire Emblem Heroes, yes. I believe it's Fire Emblem Heroes. I haven't played it in a while, but I was interested in it because, you know, Fire Emblem stuff. But anyway, Fire Emblem and Brave Exvius are gacha-based games in they are all about the characters that you can get from gachas. Now, that is perfectly fine to me to some extent, depending on... Normally with gachas, the big thing is the rates. I've also played Dissidia Opera Omnia, which is a weapon-based gacha, which usually requires more of the same type of weapon to make them more powerful. The Dragon gacha from this game seems to be just essentially another version of a character gacha, but I am not 100% sure yet because the game hasn't really come out and I've hadn't had any ways of trying it. But the nice thing is that this is seemingly just going to launch in all areas at the same time listed that I listed before. And it will be available in multiple languages, meaning that this should get a fairly nice community too. And the other thing that makes me a little bit confident is the fact that, you know, all of these things have essentially pre-registration campaigns, and the pre-registration campaign for this one has apparently done very, very well for itself, getting approximately 500,000 pre-registrations already, I do believe. Let's just take a look. Yeah, about 500,000 pre-registered users, meaning that this should be a pretty awesome little way to start. Obviously, there's probably going to be a lot of re-rolling in the first night on stream, but I am very, very excited to play this game. This looks like it will be a lot of fun, and something different from what I am currently playing right now, which is probably something I'm looking for. I love the dragon aspect, I love the artwork style, I love that it seems to have a fairly strong backing to it, and it is probably a game that I will be playing for a considerable amount of time in the near future, and I'm very much looking forward to doing analysis of all of the characters, seeing what's good, what's bad, and just digging into something fresh and new and exciting. Of course, I'll still be playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. That is still like my main game for the channel, but every once in a while it's kind of nice to have something new and fresh. So I hope you guys will be a little bit interested and will check this out with me. On Thursday is my first planned live stream with it, and I hope you'll come out and have some fun with us and see what this game is all about. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the future for some Dragalia Lost. See you then.